What's up, everybody? We're back with another interview, Hustle with Thorns. Today we got an artist from Newark, New Jersey, Nick Straight. He's here to talk a little bit about his new project, Mango22, rap Villian, and just a little bit more about what he's seen in the industry. How you feeling today, Nick?
Sheesh, I'm chilling. I'm a little sober.
You a little sober?
Yeah, but other than that, I'm high off life. You feel me?
Like that energy. You from Newark, right?
Of course.
What part?
I grew up in the north, but I moved around a lot, so I don't really claim any part of Newark. I just claim the city itself.
So you feel like all different parts of Newark kind of like shaped who you are.
Yeah.
You're not really a drone. Yeah, I know a lot of artists from Newark. You feel me? Like Westworld artists, you could tell. I can't say you could tell a Westworld artist, but you could kind of tell a Westworld artist. You could tell a Southworld artist. You feel me? Like
I don't even know what that mean. Like what that mean?
I mean, I grew up in the South. I'm definitely moving. I moved to the North kind of like halfway through high school. So my friends in the South, they rapping about what they seeing in the South. You feel me? Like
Respectfully.
Some of the friends, I live downtown, so you don't downtown not really.
I'm about to say, like, I know friends that grew up. I used to grow up on Grafton, so like I know friends from over there that probably seen the same things and niggas in the South scene.
But my people from like downtown, I'm gonna be honest, they making a lot of like happier music. You feel me? Like
it's happy vibes downtown, I guess.
It's not scary vibes downtown. It's not scary vibes downtown. The South's a little. If you're in the wrong place, you could be in a bad situation.
Shoot, you don't even gotta tell me. You gotta tell me, bro.
One time in high school, y'all had me in some shit in the South. I'm not even gonna lie, but we gonna talk about this music today. So, when you realize that you kind of wanted to get into music, that you want to take it serious for real?
Shoot, like it was in high school, to be honest. If you remember, it was probably around like I want to say 10th grade. I really started like getting in the stool with Rocket.
Yeah, I know.
He told me like, yo, I feel like you could do this music. At first, I'm like, bro, like I don't even think like for me that music for me. Like, yeah, I like to listen to music, but like I don't think like doing that's for me. Like, he like, bro, like you on every drop, like for me, like you know what good music sound like, so like you could do that shit, bro. Like, I mean, stop telling yourself that. So I'm like, alright, bro. I went to the store with him a couple times. At first, it was like kind of hard. I wasn't really feeling it. I wouldn't say it took me a minute to like grow as an artist and to become who I am now, and I'm still trying to grow, to be honest. But at first it was like a little shaky. I was a little wishy-washy. I didn't really feel it.
Yeah.
I wasn't vibing like myself on the beat or whatever the case may be. But after that, like it started getting real fun. I started liking it.
What you think made it click?
What made it click? I want to say I feel like at first, to be honest, I feel like people was telling me that they like my music, but I feel like it was all cap. I'm not gonna hold you, like
just because they was your friends.
Yeah, like just because you was like either the homie or you just bro, that's hard, bro. Yeah, like keep going.
I know how niggas be. Yeah, I know exactly how niggas.
But then when it was like when people that I didn't know was like, nah, bro, like I like that song right there. Like for me, like they don't even know me from a can of paint. Yeah. They probably not even from Jersey or Newark.
They don't got no reason to support you.
Yeah, like when they like, nah, bro, I like that joint right there, like, and I like that one right there. Like I say, all right. It's people that really like the music that I'm making, so like I must be doing something right, to be honest.
That's tough. Yeah, a lot of people give up before they can get to that point, so that's dope that you.
No cap.
You was able to get.
No cap. Never give up. Never give up. You don't know if your dream's right there.
Does you think a lot of experience in your life kind of like shape your music, or you just making music based on how you feel at the time?
I would say experience and how I'm feeling at the time. Like if I'm feeling like if I'm down, if I've been down like this past like month or something, like then my music gonna reflect that. You're gonna see how I'm feeling. Like if I've been OD happy, like you gonna see that too. Like
what was your state of mind going into Mango22?
Sheesh. My state of mind going into Mango22. Sheesh. Give me a second to think about that one.
If I could ask another question.
I mean, go ahead.
My bad. What was your idea going in? Like, what did you want to make this album? What was you trying to show with this album?
This tape, I just really wanted to show like my versatility. Like, I just wanted to show like I could be different. I didn't want to come like how I want to say majority of artists from our city come, like I wanted it to be like a little different. I didn't want to be all gang bang, shoot 'em up, I'll slide on you tonight type.
Yeah, nah,
for me, like, cause that's not all that that's not all that come with Nook, like, and that's not all that come with me neither. For me, like that'll happen, but it's other stuff that happen for me. Like I still like to chill, like for me, like I still like
have fun.
Yeah, like we still have fun out here. We not just shooting up the party all the time. Like I be mad when they do that.
I'm not with that shit.
So like for me, and I still got a heart. Like for me, I still be having love spasms and shit. Like I'm a regular person at the end of the day. Like so I just wanted them to understand that I'm a regular person at the end of the day. And
so
I ain't all that.
You felt like it was more emotions. You want to show a little bit more emotion in this. That's tough. It's any song specifically that you felt like, nah, I felt this one. You feel me? Like your soul was really in it when you made it.
Sheesh. It was a couple songs off the tape that I felt like my emotions was into. To be honest, I want to say, if you asking me, I'm gonna say the whole damn tape.
That makes sense.
But like that's if you asking me.
Yeah.
But also I say like Scrubs. I say I had extreme fun making Tony. I put a lot of energy into that. Shout out to Ali Rocket. Another song I would say would be Key to My Heart. It was a very emotional time at that time, so I made that song. Paris, I made that song, but I was making that song like trying to envision the future, like this is what I want to do, like for me. So yeah, I put energy on my emotions to every track. Okay.
You got a nice team. I like.
Sheesh, I appreciate that. No cap.
Shout out Rap Villain.
That made me.
Shout out Rap Villain real quick.
That just put a smile on my face hearing that.
What do you think Rap Villain represents?
Rap Villain represents. We represent the versatility from Newark. Everybody in my team is different when it comes to hopping on the mic. We not all the same. Like we not all about to hop on the same drill beat and come out the same. We all flows is completely different. Yeah, completely different.
I feel like even when y'all like mash up, like do features with one another, it's still like a different vibe. You feel me? Like it don't sound like just a Nick song, or it don't sound like just a Taco song. You feel me?
Yeah, and at that point in time, that's when it's a Rap Villain song. It's no longer just a Nick song or a Taco song or a Bobcat song or Ali Rocket song. That's when it's come together. We come together. We make music together. That's what we're gonna make that is.
How hard do you think it was to build that team to this strong? Cause y'all been going hard for a long time.
Shoot, to be honest. How hard was it to build this team?
I mean,
I would say like
y'all got a lot of pieces. You know what I mean? Y'all got videographers. You got your cameraman here right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of pieces. You feel me? And it's working. So that's what I'm saying. Like it couldn't have been easy.
I would say, of course it wasn't easy, and we still working. Nobody's perfect, so we still working. We still pushing hard. We still grinding. But I would say it was pretty hard. At first, it was like a lot of people that was like, "Yeah, bro, we want to do this. Like, come on, like, let me join. Like, feel me, like." So we let them join, and then like we quickly seen that they didn't really want to do this.
It wasn't the same vision.
It wasn't the same. We never on the same page. It was just a lot of things like, and there was a lot of people that we had brought upon the team. You feel me?
Yeah. So
it was hard. It was hard. As we go through it, we see who stick. We see who really want to do this, and that's what we got right now.
Going back to the whole team, the whole Rap Villain thing.
Yes, sir.
Y'all marketing, y'all creativity is dope. What kind of made y'all gear yourselves towards really focusing on really good marketing?
Marketing is everything, to be honest. In today's time, I'm not about to just stand on the corner and pass out my CD. Like, okay, it might work. Like, I might get some people to, all right, take it, but I'm not about to stand downtown on Broader Market with my CD
passing out your tape.
And like, for me, people not about to.
By,
like, not to say that there's not people out there that's going to grab the tape. It's because it's people out there that's going to grab the tape. People going to support no matter what you're doing. But the mass majority, and that's only reaching a small portion of my community standing downtown. Like,
it's a different time now.
For me, and it's people like us. Like, I mean, like me. Like, I'll barely be downtown, but I be on the gram a lot. So marketing on the gram. I know people be on the gram like no tomorrow.
Everybody be on the gram.
Everybody on the gram. Everybody on the gram. Not everybody on Twitter. Everybody need to get on Twitter and follow me on Twitter. That's no cap.
We're gonna put that link in.
But it's just easy to market through social media, and marketing is everything. Marketing is who I am. It lets them know who I am as a person and as an artist.
So in the beginning you said you wasn't really an interest of yours to really get into music. What's something as you've been going through it? What's something that you kind of interests you that you wasn't really expecting like to see in the game?
Something that interests me that I wasn't expecting, I would say I like going to the studio. I feel like I stay in the studio pretty much a lot, but I could always be in studio more. But I would say the studio, because in the studio, it's like I'm chilling, but I'm also working. I'm not there just like having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's people that come to the studio with me that's just there to have a good time. Like, they're not there to do no music, or they just want to
we about to smoke
be the vibe. Yeah, I just want to get lit at the store with you.
Yeah, I feel that.
But when I'm in the studio, it's like I feel like I'm in a different place in my head. Like, everything else is kind of like blocked out. I'm just worried about like what I gotta do in the studio. Shoot, and that's if I'm like, and that's if like I'm not, I wouldn't say like high on my mind, because if I'm high on my mind, I'm super locked in.
Yeah. That's all
Like,
you think about, some shit.
I'm trying to hop on the next beat, like, or I'm trying to, yo, like, bro, let me hop on that, like, let me hop on this, like, and vice versa for the team. The team, yo, Nick, let me hop on that. Nick, let me hop on this, like. So the studio for me would be like the best thing right now. It would have been shows, but due to Corona, shows have been very, very steep. We haven't been able to do any. So
Is that something you're excited to get back to?
Of course. I like to go to shows because I like to see people like actually listening to my music face to face, and I get to see their reactions to hearing it. So with that being said, like I could send you my link, and you could be like, yeah, bro, that's tough. But I don't know if you really heard it. I don't even know if you really clicked on it. You could have clicked on it, looked at the track list, be like, yeah, bro, my favorite song is the skit, bro.
That one.
For me, you picked the skit. Like, so it's like at the show, I'm performing in front of you. I can see your face. I can see if you liking it. I can see if you're not liking it.
Yeah.
And after the show, shoot, I get to talk to you. I got that chance. So,
what's some things that you expected to be hard that you kind of realize was like, oh, it's a little easier if you just do this, that, and third type shit?
At first, I felt like all of it was gonna be hard, but I seen that it's not hard. It's just how much you willing to work for it. It's not hard to do a lot of things. You just gotta put the work behind it. Right. Once you put the work behind it, you'll stop thinking that it's hard. No cap.
You got any pet peeves when you're in the stew and people kind of like fucking up your vibe?
Do I got any pet peeves? Let me think.
Don't do this one thing if you're in the stew with Nick, yo.
Nah, I really don't got no pet peeves. It's not like when I'm in the store, I just want to have a good time. Like,
if you locked in, you locked in. No?
Yeah, like if I'm locked in, I'm locked in. Like, would you coming in breaking stuff? Like, I mean, like,
that's the only way you really want.
Yeah, like, was you in there sloppy? You drunk? Like, come on? Like, what you doing? Like, at that moment in time, go home. Like,
yeah, you doing the most.
You feel me? But like, other than that, I ain't tripping. Like, you smoke, you drink, you drink. Just don't, for me.
Yeah.
Stay over there. Like,
yeah.
I'm just working on my music.
Let me do me. Have you had any experiences with people you kind of expected to support you didn't really give you the support you was looking for?
Oh, most definitely. It's people that I wouldn't say no names, but it's people today that I feel like that say they support and that don't really support. Like, they probably support from a distance, but like, or probably in the dark or whatever the case may be, or probably tell me they support but don't really support on the low. Like, so like, but it comes with that. Like, it is what it is, and I'm not mad at anybody because they chose to do that. I just see how they move and I move accordingly.
Recognize it, yeah.
So I ain't tripping.
To the game, yeah.
Charge it to the streets.
It'd be like that. You got any dream collaborations? You definitely like one day I gotta get this nigga on the track.
It's crazy because I just had an interview and I just asked that. They asked me that same question. I would say, shoot, I got collabs with the gang already because the gang is always gonna be my top choice. But otherwise than that, I would say my favorite artist back then, before it was me and my team, it was Wayne. So I'll say I want a Wayne feature. And right after that, to be honest, it was Travis.
Respect.
So
Nah, I remember you really being big on Wayne. Okay.
Where
Like
so,
I remember you was one of the only people who really knew about like the drought and shit.
of course you not.
Yo, niggas did not know about that, yo.
They was sleep.
Niggas was
I'm
not
like, yo,
listening to
like
Wayne tapes. Niggas was not.
it was
listening
me
to
and my
tapes.
brother AJ. You know the vibes.
Wayne like that.
You know the vibes. But after that, like growing up past the Wayne, I started listening to trap. I start liking the sounds of the
vibe, yeah.
Mhm. So.
So you just dropped the project.
Yes, sir.
What's the next steps for Nick Straight?
The next step is to push this project as far as I could push it. Trying to push it to the stars and beyond, to be honest. With that being said, I'm getting merch soon for my tape. I'm also shooting videos and about to drop some music videos. I got some more interviews lined up. So I'm just really promoting the tape and pushing it as much as I could.
Have you found yourself to be in any position where you look back and was able to pull some people up with you after you kind of got an opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, I try to give everybody an opportunity that I feel like I used to be around a lot. But to me, it's like I'm gonna try to give you the opportunity, but I'm not about to like hand feed you. I'm not about to let you lick it from the palm of my hand, like. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I let you know you still gotta do work though.
Yeah, like,
nah.
And a lot of people, to be honest, a lot of people was there in the beginning when I was telling them like this is what I'm trying to do. Like, so a lot of people already had the choice to join and to help or to support back then, like, and they didn't. So like, them type of people, to be honest, nowadays I really wouldn't really even like give a hand to. No cap.
I feel that. Ingo, do you see yourself? Is there a point where you like, I've accomplished all I wanted with this music shit, and it's time to walk away?
Nah, I feel like you could keep going farther and farther. I feel like to feel like I've accomplished everything. I feel like there's always something else to accomplish. It's always more records to break. It's always another record to set.
Yeah. So
like you never finish unless you buried in the grave. And then again with music, after you've been buried in the grave, you're still not finished. Like they continue to play your music years on years after you pass away. So you really never finish. So I really want to just get to the top, and then once I get there, I just want to stay there and keep growing.
I like that. My bad. You got any advice for anybody thinking about stepping into the music business?
If you're thinking about stepping into the music business, I would say a couple of things. The first thing I would say is to hone your craft as much as you can. For me, making music was not easy at first, and it was plenty of times I could have said, nah, I'm just going to give up and not make music anymore, but I stuck to it and I kept honing my craft, and I'm still honing my craft like I said earlier. But other than that, that's really what I'd say first. Another thing I would say is don't give up. Yeah. As many times as you're gonna feel like it's hard. A lot of times, like you're gonna feel like you're going about to rip your hair out trying to accomplish something that you feel like is impossible, or everybody else is telling you like, bro, that's not gonna work. Like you can't do it. Yeah. Don't believe what anybody says. If you feel like in your heart you could do it, you could do it. You could believe in yourself, then you could do anything.
That's a fact. Anything you might want to step into the future, whether it's fashion or just business ventures, regardless?
Me and the gang joke about this all the time, but I be saying I be want to get into movies. Like I feel like my imagination is crazy, so I feel like if I was like, I wouldn't really be an actor. Well, I would try it, to be honest. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't. I would try it, but I feel like to be an actor, I would have to step into a different person's type of mindset. Yeah. Which is, I don't know if that's really for me, but I would try it. Especially if I get to play like myself, if I get to play like Nick Straight in the movie, of course, like we lit.
Bro was made for you. Yeah.
We lit, like. But other than that, like, shoot, I'll play like the gangster. I ain't paying no cop. It's done up.
I ain't playing no cop.
I never play a cop.
No movie screen. Yeah. No check. No
nope. Nada. You can't pay me to do that. Also, I like fashion. I like clothes. I feel like I see stuff. I feel like it's different. So I wouldn't mind getting into the fashion. Yeah. Or shoot, even just being a model. I like clothes, so I don't got a problem modeling for somebody.
That's bad. 10 years ago, I'm sure we know you didn't expect to be a rapper. Because we said you didn't even think you was really going to do it. What did you think you was going to be doing 10 years ago?
10 years ago, shoot, I feel like what a lot of people feel like they was going to be doing, I thought I was going to the A. I thought I was going to the NBA.
God, I thought I was going to the A.
I thought I was going to the NBA. Shoot, I thought I was about to be the next Kobe Bryant, like Michael Jordan, no cap. I thought I was going to the A, like.
Oh, God.
And even before that, I used to be like, when I was like even younger than that, I used to want to be like a chemist. I used to want to work with animals.
When you stop balling?
Shoot, I still be balling, but I be smoked out. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm smoked out. So I be balling on the side, but when did I start feeling like maybe the A is not for me?
Yeah.
I would say around 10th grade when I started going to the stool. I actually started. Shoot, it's kind of crazy because that's around the time I started smoking too. So I guess yeah, I started going to the store. I started really following my life in music, and I started really trying to find myself in music. And it was kind of hard doing that and being at school at practice and stuff like that.
Yeah,
for me. So and plus I started skateboarding. Like I started getting on a whole new wave.
Like
you've
been skateboarding for a minute though.
Yeah, but when I was 10 years ago, I wasn't.
Yeah, true. You definitely started skateboarding in high school too.
Word. So I started skating. I started exploring more things and more options. So.
Nah, going back to you talking about wanting to do movies and stuff, I feel like that's in reach just cause like how creative, like watching your videos and stuff, you know what I mean? Like how creative y'all can get, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that's something I would like to see Rap Villian get into.
Why? So you'll watch a Rap Villian?
I will watch a rap, as long as it's funny. If y'all on some serious shit, I don't know. If y'all really out here murdering niggas.
Yeah, we out here like Denzel.
Nah, I'm good. I need some funny shit. We were just talking earlier about how funny y'all niggas are. Like once you get y'all niggas started, like it's not stopping.
Once you get my team started, it's like a snowball on the mountain.
It's not stopping.
They not stopping.
Oh God, it's not stopping.
They not stopping until it's disrespect.
What else did I want to ask? Okay, 10 years from now, where do you want to be?
10 years from now, where do I want to be?
Where you gonna be? I'd rather say that. Speak it into existence, you feel me?
10 years from now, I'm gonna be. On today, what's today? Saturday? 10 years from now, shoot, if I ain't working, matter of fact, yeah, if I ain't working, like if I'm not like on tour or like just working or handling business, shoot, I'm trying to be on a yacht in Miami. With the
destination already. You already know where we going.
I trying to be on a yacht in Miami, like.
I already know where we going.
And like I'm trying to like have it a party, like we lit, but like my team, like
that's your life.
We not even enjoying the party. We in the bottom of the yacht, like in the stool.
You gotta do it the bottom.
No cat.
It's just the lifestyle or some shit. We just be on a yacht, like.
For me, just on the yacht, like they having a party upstairs, like they lit.
Bitches,
they all lit. I'm just down here, like. I mean, like yo, hop on this track.
Yo, we got this beat, yo. It's
fire.
For
you know somebody gonna come downstairs. Yo, bro, the bitches upstairs wildin'. Like, bro, like for me, like
we seen them bitches.
Go handle that, like. I'm good, like.
We seen them bitches already.
They just ain't getting us no money.
What's something you could say really separates Rap Villian or you personally as an artist than all these other people that's really trying to get a buzz?
I would say that separates us from any other like local artists that's trying to get a buzz. I feel like is that we trying to be big on branding. We trying to like brand ourselves. We don't want to just be an artist. We want to be bigger than that. We want to be a brand itself. Like I want to be Nick Straight. I want to make Nick Straight a brand. Like, Rap Villian a brand. So I'll say that will separate us because when I look at a lot of other artists, I don't really see like a brand behind it. I see them like just constantly like making music and like gaining the buzz. To be honest, but. There's no brand behind it. There's no like deeper like who is this and who are you, like
what you represent, like nah, you right. People not doing it like that.
Sheesh. You rocking with Nick Straight. We in the building.
Hey.
You can follow me on Instagram at Nick Straight _ You can follow me on Twitter at Nick Straight _RV. You can follow me on TikTok at Nicky Straight.
Mango22 out on all platforms.
Yes, sir. Mango22 streaming out now.
Yes, sir.
She don't want water, she want that. She wanna taste the mouth.
Swear to God, this hoe so nasty. First night, let me fuck in the backseat. She rolled up.